And welcome back to another sweet, sweet episode of the Backups Backup podcast. My name is Chase with my esteemed, what do they say, well-esteemed co-host, Jacob.
Thank you very much. I've also been called amazing, powerful, enlightening, heroic. Man, I could just go on and on. But I'm also humble, so we can move on.
He was called all those names by children.
Yes, and I did bribe them with good grades if they said it. So
by myself when I was a child.
Yes.
Anyways, guys, Jacob and I had a pretty fun weekend.
It's very true.
I mean, we hung out yesterday.
I got to see Chasey Poo again.
Both the families were hanging out.
Yeah.
I got to take Jacob to something I hold near and dear to my heart that I didn't know that he hadn't been to before, and his wife as well. It was Free Comic Book Day yesterday, which they changed the name to Comic Book Giveaway Day. I found that out like on that day later, and I said, I don't even care. It's still Free Comic Book Day. I don't even care.
Yeah.
So, and I got to have the great conversation. For you guys who don't know, the first Saturday in May every year, any comic shop who opts into it, which is pretty much all of them, not literally all of them, but most of them.
Yeah, the ones who matter.
Yeah, they opt into Free Comic Book Day. And normally you can go in, there's a bunch of free comic books you can snag up, and then they run some other deals on stuff they have in the store. So I got to show that to Jacob and his lovely wife. And one of my favorite parts was, before we did that, the ladies made a plan to go to a plant sale.
Yes. Dude.
And which is whatever. They were having a good time. Jacob and I were chatting, whatever. It was fun. It was whatever.
Well, let's back up.
Oh, okay.
First of all, we get there. And there's people posted up out the door, like waiting for people to pull in.
That's true. In a pavilion.
Don't do that.
Excuse me. Yeah, they were sitting there like.
Let me decide to come in. I don't need you staring me down, because it made me feel like I'm not getting out of my car fast enough now, because you like waved me down as I was pulling in.
Oh yeah, I did. I was like.
Well, no, you were fine. I'm talking about the other people.
Oh, okay.
I'll just ignore you. That's not a problem at all. So then we get in there. And a lot of the flowers we saw, like what's one of the ones we got? What was the first one that we got?
Lily of the Valley.
Lily of the Valley. I just thought you couldn't buy those here for some reason. I don't know. I just thought they were either like you just would stumble upon them at a house. And every sweet older people, men, women of any, there's also kids helping out. It was like a church. I don't know if it was a church fundraiser or anything, but it was in a church.
It seemed like that's what it was to me, but that's not what they said. But nevertheless, even if it was, great idea.
It was cool. It got people in it, and I like that they weren't like, because you know how some. I won't even say it's not all churches.
Well, they weren't selling like T-shirts with their merch on it. They weren't selling raffle tickets or something. They had plants. That's cool.
They also weren't trying to do that stereotypical like "see you Sunday," right? Like in your face like that either. They were just like, "You're here for plants. We're gonna talk about plants, and then if you want to talk about something else, that's also cool."
Yeah, they were very gentle and nice, and we had a good time.
Yeah, and then there was one older woman who was perfect and answered all of my wife's questions, and we did not heed any of the advice and got something else.
They let me go. They let me go without a chaperone to the chapel. They would have let me go by myself.
That's
I was like, "Can I go see that?" And they were like, "Yes." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, and then you had to walk through the entire from one end to the other end of the church, which it was like a medium-sized church, but still.
They just had a perfect hallway with this beautiful stained glass at in of it. So I was like, "Can I go look at that?" They were like, "Yes."
I walked over
okay.
And then I just started snooping in all the other open doors just to hang out, see what's going on.
Yeah, check it out. Yeah, cool. So that was nice. That was cool. So, but while we were there, I was like, "What are you guys doing later?"
Hey.
Jacob was like, "I don't think anything, but I don't know. Like, what's up?" I was like, "Today's Free Comic Book Day." And then your wife heard, and she said, "Where?" And I was like, "Everywhere."
That kind of pretty much, it did seal the deal. Because we've had conversations before where it's like, hey, do not say these words in front of my wife, please. You know, that happened a couple times yesterday. And I'm learning that Comic Book Day is now one of those words that I have to prepare myself for her to hear, which, let me just say, could be worse.
Could be worse, yeah.
Could be worse.
Like, everywhere, let's go.
Yeah.
So it was pretty fun. We went to two spots.
It was so
sick.
Local
spots. The first spot is my casual spot. That is definitely a more stereotypical comic book shop.
Yeah, it's what I would expect. It's not like a pretty mall outlet.
It's not pretty.
No, it's not. I didn't even know it was
It's
a
an
store.
old house. Yeah, I
Didn't
didn't
even
for
know.
a long time either. One day I just gathered up the courage to go in.
And boy, are you glad
That
you
was
did.
pretty much it. Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm homies with the guy that works in there. Most of the time, it's the best.
So when I first heard of Free Comic Book Day or Comic Book Day, or whatever you said it's called now, I assumed that maybe each comic book store would give one free book for the day, like to get you in the door, or maybe you
Yeah.
get a free book with every purchase, like something like that. Turns out that what they do is they lay out, at least the first one we went to might have also just been sick because you left before we looked at the second selection.
Yeah.
Way worse.
They're not into comics as much.
Sad.
They're still a comic book shop, and it is sad. They have lots,
But
the first place is the hookup.
Dude, I think I left with like 15, 16 free comic books. And I still, hey, support your small businesses. I still bought other stuff with real money.
Yeah,
You got
he
to.
He did.
But
yeah, dude, like normal comic book cover price is anywhere from like $3 to $6 normally.
that's crazy.
They
And I
made
got
it
some
like a
good stuff.
bandit.
I got some
Yeah,
good
I got
stuff.
some great stuff. It would be cool. Maybe we'll get you to read some more comics. Maybe one day you'll just be like, I was thinking about this one, and you'll just open it.
Yeah.
That's one of the goals.
I do want to just start reading more in general.
Yeah.
Which,
This is a good way to get your foot in the door, trust me.
I'm sure I said that at the beginning of the new year too, and it's May, so do what you want with that information.
That's how it goes. That's how it works. So yeah, we had a great time there. I was really happy to show them kind of how that goes.
Yeah, dude.
And there are some pretty good sales usually.
It was so fun.
If you wanted to dig through some dollar books, that's the way to go. If you're guys that like to find random, like to
Gems,
go to Goodwill and find random gems or whatever,
Mhm.
Free Comic Book Day 25-cent dollar books is like the way to go. But
Yeah.
we didn't have time to do that. We brought my baby, so we hedged our bets with what we did first.
We had an itinerary.
Ended when we ended. Yeah, we had a great time though, and I also want to say this is hilarious. I almost forgot this. When we got in there, the first place, my homies, they were like, "Hey, just so you know, Chase, we're running a raffle.
Oh, dude.
First place gets this like Deadpool chimichanga McFarlane statue.
Yeah.
Second place gets the new Absolute Batman hardcover, which is sick. That's a sick prize. And the third place gets a gift card to the store." And I was like, "Oh yeah." And he's like $5 for however many entries, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting that." So I got some. I wrote my name down, and for some reason, when I was writing my name down on the tickets, the line just started to form. It wasn't even there.
No, it was.
And then when I started to write slowly, because I was trying my best, because I couldn't see where the tickets divided.
yeah.
There was just a line forming, and I was like, "This is crazy. My handwriting's getting worse."
That's what I was
all
looking
that
at.
stuff.
I was trying to read your handwriting, and I was like, I know what his last name is, and that does not look like his last name.
I was scribbling. But then, so hours later, after Free Comic Book Days, over for us, we're home.
Mm-hmm.
I get a call, and I'm like, "Who is this?" And I answer it, and it's my boy from the comic book shop. He goes, "I'm not." He said literally, "No shit. I'm not kidding. I pulled your name first. What do you want?" And I went, "No way." So I have a Deadpool statue I will pick up on Wednesday that I picked.
I'm so jealous.
I already had the Absolute Batman trade. It's the paper, not the hardback, but whatever. That's good enough for me. All the other ones I have are already paperbacks, so I want them all to match, kind of.
That makes sense. It definitely.
You know what I mean?
The only reason why I didn't buy tickets is because I didn't want to have to. I drove to.
Yeah, what were you gonna do?
Yeah, I drove to Chase.
I'd have to pick it up for you, I guess.
By the way, yeah, and I don't
if
trust
they'd
you.
let me.
We've already been over that. I don't trust you, so.
Yeah, true facts.
It wouldn't
But
have
yeah,
been worth it.
otherwise, great time at Free Comic Book Day. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys went. I hope you guys like comics.
Or celebrated.
It's a
And
big deal to me.
if you didn't know, it's the first Saturday of every May, right?
Yeah, first Saturday of every May.
So now you guys know. Put in your calendars for next time. Make
It's
a little
just
date.
your local comic book shop. They'll probably be doing it.
Yeah.
If you're not sure, just call them first. I'm
Yeah.
sure they'll answer.
Make a little date out of it. Get us more comic books for free.
Get your homies.
Your homies, your mom if she's into that.
Yeah, whatever, whoever. Excuse me, Jacob.
I just decided to be quiet and stare at Chase for a few minutes. I'm sorry. I just get lost in his eyes. Chase, I've got to tell you, I have been getting some feedback about your new setup.
Okay.
Gonna be honest with you.
Hit me.
We need to spice it up a little bit.
What's wrong with it?
I've been told by a couple people independently who do not know each other that it's a little boring.
Right here.
I'm not going to point any fingers.
You think this is what they're talking about?
But it's probably all of the beige in the background. Yes, I would assume so, yes.
Okay. I've thought about it.
But hey, I also don't they also
It's on the list.
I mean you just try to be like me. I realized I'm just going to do this.
You just tape it.
Just going to tape it.
I do have actually a crazy plan for what I want to put right here.
Okay.
I'm just not confident I won't knock it off.
Oh, is it not
that's
something
what I'm worried about? That's why I'm not pulling the trigger on it.
It's not a frame that you can't interact with? Okay.
No,
all right.
This is
Enough
way
said,
cooler.
Oh, I'm not even in the middle of the frame, speaking of which.
Oh,
Sorry.
actually, Jacob,
Sorry.
keep talking for a minute if you have something to talk about. I'm
Yeah.
going to do something funny.
Sure. So, guys, I'm wearing a Goodwill sweater. And wait, there we go. I'm in reverse. I don't know where this pocket is. It's a Goodwill sweater. I used to work at a Goodwill forever ago, and it sucked. It was my first job ever. And the manager, there was the stereotypical manager from hell experience. And I'm really happy that I experienced that first, because I can thankfully say every other manager I've had after that has not compared to that person. But if you guys don't know, some deep lore, I haven't worn this sweater since we did the conspiracy Tartaria one, and that one like blew up in views because people love conspiracy. So now I'm worried that because I'm wearing this again, I'm trying to tempt fate, and this episode's gonna like bomb or something to be like stop trying, you know, because if you try you can't
Don't
succeed,
worry.
right? That's the saying.
I got this.
So I was just thinking...
this week another cool thing happened.
Okay.
I pre-ordered these a long time ago, or wanted to pre-order them, and then finally the day is here. The day is upon us.
So pumped.
These will be opened and built on a CW Customs live stream sometime in the future. I got the Marvel Rivals blockies.
Yes,
okay?
dude!
I got the Penny Parker. This one is sick.
That's so sick.
I don't have the Moon Knight yet. I got the
Dude!
Spidey.
What the hell?
And hold on to everything you got. I got the Venom.
What the hell?
I didn't even think this one was going to be available. I thought I wouldn't be able to get it. So,
dude, I like the boxes a lot too.
Dude, they're so sick. For now,
keep those
these
boxes.
are staying on here. I meant to have them on here beforehand because I'm so excited about them.
I'm so pumped.
So when you said spice it up, I was like, oh, crap.
Idiot.
Dude, this one's so sick. Look how big the box is. Here's the other one.
What? That's the Venom one?
Yeah.
Dude, give me the Penny Parker comparison to Spider-Man.
The Spider-Man?
Oh, okay.
Close.
Yeah, okay. Because that makes a lot more sense.
It says that these are both... Oh, it says Penny's large, Spider-Man's medium, and I'm assuming Venom... Yeah, Venom's also large.
Okay,
so
that makes way more sense. That's so stoked. So you're going to do a live and build them together with peoples?
Yeah, I think I'm just going to build them on a CW Customs live stream.
Can't wait.
After my first video comes back out, just to hang out and like get back on the grind.
Yeah, and build that habit. That's so sick.
So yeah, these are here. I'm very excited. And eventually I will be getting the Moon Knight. Because they're making a Moon Knight. It looks sick. I don't know if you've seen it. It's
From the game?
Cool. Yes.
Yes, I am familiar. I did the my Rivals journey, because Wiz loves that game, and I feel bad that I don't like playing it because our like running joke is that anytime we make a bet, my losing thing will be like, I'll play Rivals with you for the day, you know, because of how much I hate it.
Sacrifice your time.
Right. And it's interesting because I liked Overwatch, and it is kind of like an Overwatch clone.
Yeah.
For lack of better words. I know that might be insulting to one or the other, but they are very similar in structure and strategy, and also suck it. They are the same. And I liked Overwatch a lot, but maybe I'm just past that. Anyways, I'm very familiar with Rivals up to like 2 seasons ago. Gambit.
I didn't play Ultron. I haven't played
Okay,
Ultron.
Ultron is where I stopped too. Thank you for reminding
I
me.
want to play. I just don't have time right now.
I mean,
way too much.
You are a grown man with of 16 hobbies and a child, so that kind of makes sense. Can I ask about?
And it's kickball season.
I was gonna say, can I ask about dodgeball?
Kickball, Jacob.
You even said it first.
I know. You were ready to say dodgeball. There's nothing you can do. It's already.
I also keep calling HeroClix Tech Decks today, and I can't stop doing it. I can't stop doing it. And I love both of them.
Sorry for hitting the mic.
But they are not similar.
No, they're not.
Okay.
They're both plastic.
Tell us about Kickball, please.
So Kickball today, we had 2 games as usual. We were the last games of the day. We barely, our first game, us and the other team only had enough players to play every position. So nobody was on the bench.
Damn.
So it was almost dead silent the whole game.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean?
That's spooky.
Because if it was like the middle of the day, there would have been people watching. But we were the last ones. We were the second to last ones, and the last ones.
Yeah.
So, but we did win. We won that one. I think it was like 9-0. It was one of our best wins.
Okay.
Which is interesting.
Damn.
No stubs. And we didn't necessarily have our best players out there. I think it was just all like we knew nobody's coming. Just us.
That adrenaline of like either show up or shut up, and then you showed up.
We did. And I didn't have any crazy kicks today, but I did have an absolute piss missile to first base. I mean, it was my best throw yet, for no question.
I've been hearing that a lot from you, that you've been having some good throws.
Because I got warmed up. I had a few good throws, and it was the last inning. And the reason I know this is the best one, because the kickball was slowly deflating.
What?
I think it was like, I think it had like a small hole or something, something like that. So I could really grip this kickball.
Oh,
damn. I could really fold it, and I knew it was coming, and my arm was warm, and they bunted this one. I think it was an accident, and I picked it up, and it was as soon as it left my hands, I started laughing. And I said, oh, my God.
You're
like that, because I knew it was an absolute rocket dead on. And my pitcher, who's my cousin, who's the closest to me.
Shout out.
Before he could say, he responded to me saying, oh, my God. He responded to me saying, did you hurt yourself? Before he said did, caught, out, done. And the ump behind me said, holy shit.
Oh, damn.
Because there's nobody watching. But I heard him behind me, he went, holy shit. And then like, my team was like, what was that? And like, the first baseman was like, that hurt to catch. Like, it hurt.
Dude.
It was like, because it was flat, so it was like, dong! When you hit someone.
Yeah, of course.
It makes the bounce noise. It made the bounce noise, and it like spun in his arms a little bit.
What? That's like some
He was like,
movie shit.
But yeah, he was just laughing. And the ump was like, that was nuts. And it didn't matter. We were up by a lot. I was just.
Oh, you're just being an asshole?
I guess, yeah. I just wanted to play. I don't know.
Rubbing salt.
So I did that today. That was pretty cool. And then the second game, we barely won. I think we won by 1 or 2. So we had 2 wins today. First time in a long time.
Win's a win, brother.
That's a good day. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We had a good time. Nothing crazy to report though. It was good.
Okay.
I have a quad, like I'm a little more sore, like right on the top of my kicking quad.
Sure.
But it wasn't because of kicking. It was because of running. I did one of those things where like I was kind of jogging to first base, like a slow run, and then I saw,
I'm familiar with what a jog is.
They missed it.
Okay.
Like we might be able to go a few more bases. So then I planted really hard to try and go a little faster, and then I was like, oh, that kind of hurt. And then it just continued to hurt for the next game.
That's always what I do. My first run is always, my hamstrings and ass hurt really bad for like 4 minutes, and then I'm good to go.
Yeah. I think I'm fine, but like it's always when you like quickly decide.
Yes.
Like something, a big movement, and that's when you do it.
100%. Because
I'm still okay, so.
Super tense up. The more I'm looking at this setup with the things on the desk, the more I'm enjoying it. So maybe we got to start adding little accents.
Oh,
on the desk and stuff too.
I could do that. Yeah, because it does cover the wall before I decide what to put there.
And I like it. And as long as, because obviously they're boxes, but if it's like little things as they can see behind it and through it, it won't completely cover up the screen.
There was just a lot of bland room. That does make sense.
Yeah.
I'll think about
They were
that.
super cool about it. They were just like, also though, like figure it out, you know?
Yeah, but that's what I would say. So I mean,
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to talk about something else.
Okay.
I've been so excited. I've been talking about this for weeks.
Okay.
Jacob, you don't know I'm going to talk about this. You have no idea what I'm going to say. This week is the week. This Wednesday is Wednesday. You know what I mean?
I'm with you. There's a Wednesday coming.
Ben10 Dynamite Comics. Wednesday.
Oh.
Guys, I
Dude.
am so excited. I'm so excited. I can't handle it. Everybody, go out and buy it. I want them to sell out. I want them to, I don't know. I want it to do really good. We need Ben10 back to resurface. It's an adult style Ben10.
Yes.
It's supposed to be similar to the absolute DC universe. Obviously, we'll see, but I'm very hopeful. I've seen some of the designs for the new covers coming out. They look nuts.
So good.
In celebration of this news, Jacob, you and I are going to rank the original 10 Ben 10.
Oh, yeah.
And then we're going to say, out of some of the other ones, maybe the ones that came in the first show after, or the Ben 10 Alien Force, which aliens are we would we like to see in the comic?
Okay.
Besides the original 10.
Okay. This is a great idea.
I have them. I wrote them all down. That's what I was doing before the show, just so I had them here. If you want to reference, I can repeat them.
All right. I want to see if I can get all 10 right now.
Okay.
They will not be in order.
I'll go ahead and tell you if one of the ones you say wasn't the original 10.
Okay.
Like you know what I mean? Like if it came like on 12 or 13, I'll just say no, that's too late.
Okay. So, 10, we got Diamond Head.
Nice.
Okay, we got Forearms.
Yep.
We got Accelerate.
Yep.
We got Gray Matter.
Very good.
We got the fire one before the Swamp Fire, but his name was Fire. Oh, what was his name? I'll skip that one. I think I'll see if I can get back to it. The Beast one, that's Orange Mutt, something Mutt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Orange Mutt? No, that's not it. Blind Mutt.
Closer.
Something Mutt.
Okay, back at the barnyard. Mike.
No, it's not. It's not doing it for me.
Really?
Wild Mutt.
The first word?
Wild.
Yeah.
I hate that worked. Okay. Wild Mutt.
Wild Mike.
Wild Mike. Okay, that was a delay, but it got me. Okay, Firestorm.
No, Firestorm is something else.
Okay. Let's go. 1, 2, 4. We're halfway there. Whoa. Live on prayer. Okay. Does the Ghost one with his head upside down? That's an original 10 one, which is named Gray Matter. No, that's the little guy.
Who you already said, by the way.
Yeah, that's it twice. Ghost Freak.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost Freak.
Bingo.
Okay, I said it like I was asking, but I felt really confident afterward. Okay, and then we have the fly guy that spits the acid, which is okay. Hold on. We have the fly guy. We have the merman wannabe. Lockjaw.
I can give you a big hint. What did you say?
Lockjaw.
Close.
Fuck. Jaw or lock?
Jaw's right.
Jaw. Water jaw. Piranha jaw.
It's a verb.
Verbs are actions. Chomp, bite jaw, crunch jaw. Chew jaw. I don't know.
I just got a package. I'm gonna blank it
Oh,
open.
rip jaw.
There you go.
That's lame. I'm just embarrassed that I couldn't think of it. Okay, so I know the fly guy, so he's at least in there. And then
So the fly's green goop. What is an adjective you would use to describe the goop if it were real, do you think?
okay, green goop. how would I describe it if it was real?
If it was on your hands right now, he shot it on your
Slimy?
hands, you'd be like, "Oh, this is
Slimy? Stinky?
what
Stink!
up?
Stink! Fly! Stink fly!
Stink fly."
Boom! Okay. Okay, I'm missing 2.
Nope, you're missing 2. One of them is kind of tough. I will say he is completely different from all the other aliens, like completely.
Okay.
That's who you're missing.
We're not
You
counting.
just don't know the name of the fire guy.
Oh shit, that's right. Thank you for the reminder. We're not counting the actual when he's like the black universe guy.
Are you talking about Alien X?
Yeah.
No, we're not counting him.
Okay. So it's completely different.
He's an alien force.
Oh, I don't think he's the one that's white and red. Is that the original 10? Humongousaur was after.
Humongousaur's after. Here, let me give you a hint, okay?
Okay.
I'll give you a hint with the one that you don't know at all right now.
Is it a mummy?
No, but he was after. He was like 12 or 13.
Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. Maybe I'll get there.
Okay.
Mummy. I'm trying to think
give
of
you a
all of
hint.
like the problems. Like one flies, one's tiny and really smart. One's fire. I already got.
One would go in in a different universe, very well that I think that you would like. The one that you're not thinking of.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get. Okay, give me a hint. I'm gonna be upset that I can't think of it. Give me small,
Okay,
tiny.
he's the same colors as the Omnitrix. How about that?
Oh my god.
That's a good hint.
It's Upgrade.
Upgrade. Yep.
I knew exactly. I can't believe I did. Yeah, he is my second favorite.
Oh. And then you have to figure out the name of the other guy. So I can help you again if you want me to.
Is Rock in the name?
No, you're the fire guy.
Fire's in the name.
So if there was a fire right next to me, I'd be like, "Oh, I can feel the
heat." Is it overheat?
No, heat's the first part.
Heat fire?
Heat.
Fire heat? Heat storm? Heat ray? Heat blast? Heat blast.
Heat blast.
It's heat blast. I'm annoyed.
Heat blast. Now you got them all. Got all 10.
Okay, so I won't say I remembered all their names, but I remembered all except one, which was Upgrade, and I'm sorry. Okay, how are we going to go about ranking these bad boys?
So, if you want to, I can just name them off. If you want, do you want to tier them instead?
That's what I was thinking. Do you want to? Well, I'm willing to put them in order of best to worst, but it's going to be a conversation. I can't just blind, like, it definitely goes here,
Okay. Well, let's just start. Let's have the conversation then. Okay, so in the terms of the original show, to me, instantly, my favorite ones to see on screen, that were the original 10.
Yes.
Accelerate.
Boom. Yes.
Heat blast.
Mm-hmm.
Forearms.
Mm-hmm.
And probably Ghost Freak.
Really?
I thought Ghost Freak was so sick.
Okay.
But I don't know if he's going to count. If I had to guess, he's probably going to be an important part in the comic coming up.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I would assume he might be the first arc. I would hope so. He's so sick.
So my top,
yeah.
because you just gave 5 that you were excited to see.
1, 2, 3. I gave 4.
You gave
4?
But
yes.
Forearms, Accelerate.
Heat blast, Accelerate, Forearms, Ghost Freak.
Can't count. Counting's hard. Okay, so my 4 that I was excited to see, so we'll just start there, is Forearms, Accelerate, Diamond Head.
I was close to putting Diamond Head, so I'm not mad about that at all.
And Upgrade.
Okay, so the ones that don't line up, can't use Heat Blast, can't use Ghost Freak, can't use Upgrade, can't use Diamond Head.
At least
1 or 2.
Yeah.
We have Forearms or Accelerate at the top.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we're going pure design and what they could do, I think Accelerate's number 1. Accelerate's completely unique.
I was going to be
out. In the original show, his running was cool.
My plan, because his feet are balls.
Yeah, his feet are balls. Isn't that so cool?
And his mask.
That's so unique.
His mask comes down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I had a figure of him.
Tech.
I think I had a from
And
McDonald's.
We lost the mask. We all lost the mask.
Oh, yeah.
Because it just snapped on.
Yeah, of course. And you can't do that. Especially when it's that small of a piece. It was like smaller than my thumb. You can't do that.
Can't do that. So 1, you okay with putting Accelerate?
I am so okay. That was my Xbox 360 username for a very long time. XLR8.
Okay, and then second, I think we have to put Forearms. He was on
Yeah. We have
most episodes. He's obviously a favorite. We both had him on the list.
We have to.
Okay.
Now, can I throw you a
forearms is at 2.
curveball? Can I throw you
I'm
a
listening.
curveball and talk about last place?
Yeah. I think we're easily gray matter or stink fly.
Interesting. I was thinking that we're either Stinkfly or Ripjaw.
I knew you were going to say Ripjaws. The only reason that I'm not on Ripjaws is because I love to draw Ripjaws.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I feel like...
So we're not talking about as a kid. This is a fully like how we feel right now.
Let's see. I would be with you as a kid, no question, with Ripjaws.
Let's do it all. I want your heart
too.
I want your real heart right now.
But right now, I'm much less interested to see Stinkfly than Ripjaws.
Yes, I didn't like his voice. I felt like he was just gross, and which is his point, obviously. But also do something else.
So you want to put Stinkfly at last?
Yeah. And let's just be very clear. Okay. All of these aliens,
none of these are bad.
All
They're
of
great
these
designs.
Are bangers. Yes.
They're bangers.
But when there's more than one of them, they're just one of them is going to have to be arguably better than the other. Okay. And
so next we either have if we're going.
Well,
Ripjaws. Go back to the.
We can go back up because I thought that 9 and 10 was going to be a lot easier of a discussion. Okay, and I was wrong. So we'll process of elimination this bitch.
Okay. So forearms accelerate. They're out. Next we have either Diamond Head, Heat Blast, Upgrade, or Ghost Freak.
Yes. I will say
I will give you Diamond Head if you give me Heat Blast at 4.
I'm okay with that.
Because I do like Diamond Head. He would have been my 5.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, you're saying all the right things to me today. I feel like last time I made a list like this, you really pissed me off.
I did.
Okay, Diamond Head 3.
Diamond Head at 3, Heat Blast at 4.
Oh, I would have given you Heat Blast at 3 if it's as long as Diamond Head was in the top 5. Played your hand, idiot.
Well, this is where we have.
Yeah, here's where we're
next. Who's the last of the top 5?
I can't let Ghost Freak be in the top 5.
Ghost Freak or Upgrade?
I can't let Ghost Freak be in the top 5. Give me your defense. Why do you think Ghost Freak should be in the top 5?
Because he's the only alien strong enough to escape the shackles of the Omnitrix. How crazy is that?
I knew you were going to bring that up.
He's barely an alien.
I knew you were going to say that shit.
He's like a ghost. I mean, that sounds stupid. But, and he has that upgraded form later on.
That is cool. He transforms and everything.
He transforms. It's like nerve-wracking to use for a while.
Yeah. Because
that's a cool little element there.
He's not possessed by it, is he, during the show? He's possessed by something.
He was a little bit, but not entirely. Because there was these like group of goons that Ghost Freak kind of like possessed for a while when he left the Omnitrix.
Okay.
Remember that.
Yes. That's a throwback because I watched Alien Force a lot more recently than I've watched the original.
Yes.
Because I forgot. Because when I think of Ghost Freak, I think of the upside down head. I don't think of the just gray hooded.
The original.
Yeah. Okay,
so there's a whole like storyline to him. I think is why I like him so much. There is kind of an Upgrade storyline because we meet like another one, whatever they're called.
Right. Well, what I love is that with the show, they didn't act like each alien was just a tool. They gave him personalities and background or backstory. And lots of them
we get to see their races.
Yes,
like
exactly.
Their actual aliens,
which further adds to their attachment.
So sick.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. Let me think. Because
between Ghost Freak and Upgrade.
My argument for Upgrade is that he's sick.
It's the ship, isn't it?
Yeah, and every time he would take...
he was a ship.
It was the ship, and then he would take Kevin's car and make it sick.
Yeah, that's true. And remember when he would do the RV?
Do I remember when he would do the RV?
The rust bucket. Just
of course.
Wicked.
You know,
I think Upgrade had cooler stuff later in the show, and Ghost Freak was like instantly. He was the first season, I think.
I will say Upgrade is kind of simple in the sense of like you get it, and Ghost Freak added that more like what's going on with him? What can't he do? What can he do?
Yeah, how did he leave the Omnitrix? No other species can do that.
Yeah, guys, he's winning. Yeah, okay. I will give you Ghost Freak at 5 if Gray Matter isn't 9.
What? Ripjaw's got to be 9?
Now let's talk about that.
Ripjaw's got to be 9. Am I okay with Ripjaws being? I think I am because you couldn't only use him in water, like,
right?
effectively, which was funny as a kid when he got him on accident.
Yeah, of course.
That was funny. Okay.
But I feel like Ripjaws is a one-trick pony, whereas Gray Matter, like his appearance is that he's weak, and then time and time again he has solved how many problems in countless ways.
You're right. Ripjaws can be 9.
Okay.
Ripjaws can be 9. Ghost Freak is 5.
He's trying to guilt me with pouting because he knows it hurts my heart, and I'm not going to let him. We're going to keep going.
Upgrade is 6 by default. Correct. I'm okay with that.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So next we have Wild Mutt.
Well, hold on. We're going too fast for my child brain. So
it's fine.
5 is Ghost Freak.
Yep.
And then 6 is Upgrade.
Uh-huh.
And we know 9 is Ripjaws.
And 10 is Stinkfly.
And 10 is Stinkfly. Okay, so 7 and 8.
Gray Matter and Wild Mutt.
See, this is tricky because
this is tricky. This is tough.
I didn't realize how many of the aliens I super loved.
I love they're all crazy good designs. They really are.
Because again, like I said, even with Stinkfly, I think Ripjaws and Stinkfly is the only one that I'm not like, oh, because they're still cool. Like, oh, hell yeah, that's Ben10. But the other 8.
Yeah. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
It's the best. It's the absolute best. I think no hate to either of these guys.
No.
I actually, in the later seasons, the utility of Wild Mutt's like Daredevil sense thing, the echolocation, is sick.
Yeah.
And also, I do like that the other Wild Mutts, like the actual aliens, were like hard to beat up. Do you remember that?
Yes.
They were like actually difficult to fight. That was cool. Gray Matter, though, Albedo, I think it's his name, literally made the Omnitrix.
Right.
It was a Gray Matter.
But
that's tough.
We have been linking in some of these decisions, some of these assumptions. And before you said anything, I do think about all of the cool moments in the original show when it becomes Wild Mutt and he is immediately the biggest thing in the room and just starts sniffing and drooling everywhere. And Gwen's like, ew, Ben,
You're stinky.
And just jumping around and being sick. So I subconsciously put, immediately forgot his name, I just said it.
First.
Wild Mutt ahead of Gray Matter, yes.
Yep, I'm with you.
Okay, let's commit. We should have timed that. That might have been the quickest list we've ever made.
I think it was. Okay, so our list.
Okay.
Our list of the best of our list of the top 10 original Ben10 aliens from best to worst.
Yeah.
Accelerate at 1.
Yeah.
Then Forearms, Diamond Head, Heat Blast at 4. We got Ghost Freak, Upgrade, and then we got Wild Mutt at 7.
Yeah, that was tough.
Gray Matter, Ripjaws at 9, which is tough, but we had to do it.
Yeah.
And Stinkfly at 10. That's where we're landing.
Those last 4 were a sucker punch to deal with for sure.
They hurt to see down there because I would miss them if we had to go like top 5 stay, lower 5 go, like
that would be not easy.
But so out of the aliens we didn't list.
Yes, okay.
That might be in the comic. What would you like to see? I did write down a list of a few extras if you want to hear some names.
I do have a couple first that I immediately thought of.
Okay. Who do you want to see?
In terms of, I don't remember their names, but you'll know who I'm talking about. In terms of like I'm playing into the creepiness factor. I think they'll be very interesting to see in more adultified
themes.
Yeah, themes. To play into how scary or real it could be is Spider Monkey.
Spider Monkey. I can't believe you said Spider Monkey. I kind of forgot about Spider Monkey.
Yeah, I think he would be cool because I feel like the webs could be like a hindrance and trying to figure out how to deal with them and at first, or even learning that you can do it, The second one was the alien that was like a bunch of vines that would shoot seeds everywhere.
Wild Vine.
So
I was going to tell you, Wild Vine has a new design that has came out. It is just the rough design, but he's going to be in there. It's just like, they do like a character like this.
Yeah.
So they just have a reference.
Just T-pose.
One of those exists. I'm going to tell you the ones that have came out already, and we can look a few of them up when we're done talking about this.
Sick.
But I want to see your reaction on the show. They're some of them are sick.
Okay.
Some of them are kind of scary, but some of them are sick. Just.
And then let's see. Those are the first two that immediately came to my head. And then if I had to take 4 more seconds to think about it, is there anything else I could think of that I would really be interested in seeing? I'm good.
Okay. Who I want to see.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see I'm just assuming it's gonna be grittier.
Yeah,
That's
for
what
sure.
it sounds like. And a gritty echo dude, like someone getting sound blasted, like from a duplicating echo guy, would be just rough.
He could make multiples of himself too?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, in not any particular order, I liked the mummy guy a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't remember their names. I had to look them up. I always called him Mummy. The name that I just found before the show is Snarrow.
What?
I think they probably put that in the new show and like named it that.
There's no way.
The other aliens that I know their names, like Ben Wolf, they changed it to Blitzen Wolf or Blitz Wolf.
What? Why change it
Ben
at all?
Wolf would be cool though. Ben Wolf would be very cool.
The transformation for that, how he first got it too. If they played into that.
Yeah.
The one, what's the
And then
crab with the brain? The electric powers.
Something Storm.
Because I think him peeling back his shell to show his brain or whatever. Am I thinking of the right guy?
Oh, it's Brainstorm. It's Brainstorm.
That I think would be cool.
He's smart because his brain pops out. Chromastone would be cool, but like, whatever. Already have Diamond Head.
Yeah, I'd rather have Diamond Head.
And I know Diamond Head is one of the ones with the new design. Okay, so the ones I know for sure that are out on covers coming out.
Yeah.
Diamond Head. Then we got Heat Blast for sure. Wildvine, I've seen the concept for. I've seen the concept for Cannonbolt. I've seen the concept for Gray Matter. I think Accelerate and I think Stinkfly.
Damn.
Those are just ones that have been on covers for sure. Or like put on Robert Carey's Instagram.
That's very exciting. I'm very excited.
And some of them look like gritty and
I like that a lot.
Which is kind of sick.
Have you heard of... Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, mine's not.
Okay.
Mine's, yeah.
I think I want to see Upchuck too. I had a lot of fun when he got Upchuck.
The little one?
Eat stuff.
Small green guy?
Like, blah. Yeah.
Yes.
He'd vomit stuff.
I was fine with him.
Yeah, I thought it was fun. It was just fun.
There was
we also... Go ahead.
No, I refuse.
Okay, we also do have Big Chill would be great in that setting.
He would be wrapped up in his wings.
The invisible flying. Yeah, the invisible flying cold guy. And also Way Big, Humongousaur. Obviously, all those would be sick. Way Big
those are easy.
would be very cool because there was... I don't remember what happened, but there was an episode. I don't even remember if it was the original show or Alien Force. I think it was Alien Force. I don't think he had Way Big and regular Ben10, but I don't remember. But Way Big had like a rage moment where he was just punching and stomping over and over and over on some bad guy. And that kind of rage in that comic would probably be nuts. Like absolutely nuts.
I don't remember that
so
right off the bat.
Those would be cool. Those are kind of the only ones I have written down that I remember. I just jotted down a few.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of bangers that I forgot about. Because there's one, I forget his power, but I can picture him because he, I'm confusing him because I thought Echo could make doubles, but I thought the other guy, he's white with green eyes and a black head. He has like a fin, like half black. Ditto. What was his power? He could just...
Ditto just duplicated, and he was in the original show. I believe Echo was in the Alien Force, so they were technically like the upgraded alien.
Okay. That's why I was getting them mixed in my head like that.
Yeah, they all had like pretty equivalent counterparts in that show.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
so,
I think I'm pretty happy with that. I will say when they replaced Accelerate with another speedster, I was not loving that.
Not about it. Accelerate's the one.
Yeah.
Accelerate is it.
I didn't care for Swamp Fire either, but I got it. I get it.
Yeah, I got it. He was fine.
Yeah.
While we're on it, Jacob.
Please be on it.
I want you to look up Ben10. Just look up Ben10 Dynamite because that's the publisher's Dynamite comic book. Heat Blast. So you'll either come up with a sketch or like the cover for issue 2. Heat Blast looks sick. Like absolutely top of the list, the best design, I think, so far.
Ben10 Dynamite cover, Heat Blast.
Yep. Let's see what comes up. I hope it comes up.
I see. This guy?
Yes.
He looks like a superhero, dude.
Dude, he looks sick. There's a cover for issue 2 coming out that they released, like they teased a long time ago, where it's like a close up of him doing this, like in just his head, and just flames everywhere. And I was like, oh my god.
Dude.
Diamond Head has you can look up Diamond Head as well. He's much bulkier. He looks more like a boulder than just like clean cut diamond lines.
That's what I need. That's what needs to happen.
He looks more bouldery, and larger.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, it's a little bit like that. There should be one like sketched in pencil, but I think that is the design they're gonna use.
Like T-posed shoulders. Is he T-posed?
Yeah, there's one of them T-posed that was like the original, like character reference sheet. Yeah, that's the one that they started with. So I know that one was posted by Robert Carey.
It gives me Abomination vibes.
Like, yeah,
in a good way, and I fucks with it way.
And then the ones that are like freaky and creepy, Forearms looks generally the same, but Gray Matter or Cannonbolt look nuts. Like they look kind of scary. Okay, if you want to look them up.
Let's do Gray Matter.
I can't wait for you to see this one.
Ew, what?
Yeah.
Ew, here guys. Can you see it?
Ew, dude.
That's gross. I like it though, but that's so gross.
It's definitely a more adult, gritty vibe.
And then what was oh.
Yeah, that's how Cannonbolt looks. Yeah.
Dude, it's like a fish out of water, bro.
So the ones that you just saw, like when you saw the Diamond Head one and the Cannonbolt one with the green background, that's like cover A. That's like the normal cover that's going to be on the front of the first issue. Okay. So I mean, they could still look a little different in the book.
Sure.
Who knows? But I feel like those are the baseline designs.
I am very excited.
The Heat Blast is unbelievable. That one's like knocked completely out of the park.
I'm very excited. I'm stumbling across fan made Accelerates, and I am bookmarking this for later.
Sick. There's one Accelerate that may be what's on the cover. Excuse me, and he looks freaky.
Yeah. God, that's so cool.
Freaky.
I can't wait.
It's cool. Comes out on Wednesday. I'm getting as many blanks as I possibly can get my hands on. So I'll be able to sketch the aliens. If anyone's interested, wants to support this show, come check out the Whatnot.
Yeah, always.
It should be up on there once they're all available and sketched on.
How would you feel about doing a mini series on your TikTok? I'm asking for the people, where every time a book comes out, you rate, like you go through a brief non-spoiler summary and you just rate it.
I definitely should. Yeah.
I feel like it could be something quick to do. 30-second.
Yeah. 30-second to a minute.
Yeah.
It would be. I should do that.
I think it'd be fun. You could be like, hey, this is how it made me feel. This is what I'm excited about. Blank out of 5. And of course, every single one of them is going to be 5 out of 5. Spoiler alert.
Probably. And I will let you know if I'm buying the next issue when it comes out.
Yeah, so excited. So excited.
Yeah, Ben10 comes out on Wednesday. I'm absolutely stoked. Hopefully when I go, my store has some, because sometimes their shipments get in like a little bit later.
Accelerate is the best one.
Hopefully I'm getting the date right. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we could always change it in post. We're not. Did you see the edit I put in the spoiler episode about Project Hail Mary?
Sorry, I yawned because I don't care very much.
All right, moving on then, I guess.
No, I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
It was just my shitty camera that I put in, and I was like, hey, skip to this minute if you're an audio listener, you know.
Yeah, classic.
Anyways, who cares? No one does. Chase. Are you ready to move on? How much time do we have?
I think we have like 15, 20 minutes. Probably 15 minutes.
Okay.
I can't see perfectly, and I know I started recording a little early.
I'm trying to figure out, because my issue is the activity I have is kind of just poopy. Did you hear?
It's poopy.
It's like we need to talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You tell me, buddy.
Have you seen the updates with Marvel's decision-making skills lately?
No.
I'm going to read you an excerpt / statement from a now ex Marvel Disney employee.
Oh, no.
Okay. The Walt Disney Company announced massive layoffs this week, 2 weeks ago, to streamline operations. To, quote, streamline operations, end quote. According to a memo from new CEO Josh D'Amaro, I apologize, the cuts will affect about 1,000 employees across all the arms of Disney's media holdings, including studios, TV networks, sports, and experiences. One division hit hard is Marvel, which is losing staff from both New York and Burbank across most areas of the organization, including film and TV production, comics, franchise, finance, and legal. That includes the nearly entire Academy Award-winning development team at Marvel Studios.
Wow.
Gone.
That's kind of a weird one to get rid of.
Gone.
I did, now that you say that, is jogging my memory a little bit. I did see a guy, obviously it's just one guy, and, I didn't commit it too much to memory because I try not to get too involved with stuff that I don't really know what's going on.
Right.
But he was like, it's pretty interesting. I just got laid off. He worked at Marvel. I just got laid off from Marvel, and we're in an office where the office windows were covered in his art.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yes.
He's like in the art that I made that they're using for the office. And I was like, oh, that kind of sucks. But I guess if you're a comic artist and you work for Marvel and your books are already out and made them money and then you're gone, that's kind of like that.
Well, I'm saying
kind of.
I think the conspiratorial sort of it is that they're firing them because they're able to streamline with AI. But the AI is being modeled after the art that the artists they fired produced.
Already made. Yeah, I mean that's probably a part of it. I don't know how big, but we'll be able to tell in their next announced productions.
I mean I'm already, because we've talked about before how maybe I'm making this up, but I feel like Marvel's specific comics are we're becoming less excited about them.
They are, yeah. They're the bottom. Okay, they're not the bottom of the bottom. That's not what I was going to say. I was going to say,
well, you stopped.
They are the bottom of what I look for every week.
Which is already, like, I'm sure there are multiple people that agree with you.
They do. They could, because the problem is they're putting out it does make sense with what that said comics wise. They are putting out too many different titles. So, like for example, I mean, pretty simple concept in comics. If you want your book to keep getting renewed and keep getting new issues, you have to get people to buy it.
Right.
But if you have 85 things on the shelf that come out the same day,
right,
they have to pick. And sometimes they just don't pick any of those because, Image Comics or like DC or Dynamite, for example, or whoever put out 2 awesome new books today that they've been working on forever. And DC's got Absolute coming out there on the shelf. And Marvel's got this other stuff with really awesome art that I like, but I like to read these, and it's cool. Yeah. So I'm gonna get these. That's kind of the dilemma that people are dropping because Marvel. So what they'll do is, let's say they have a comic. Every comic distributor does this, not just Marvel, but Marvel did it a lot. So let's say you were reading a Spider-Man book. Let's just say it was called Spider-Man Rivals. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say you read 6 issues. So for 6 months, you've been reading Spider-Man Rivals. And then one day, to continue a part of that story, you have to buy Venom Marvels #1 because it's a tie-in to the story. So then you're like, oh, okay, I guess I'll buy this. So that way it goes on with the Spider-Man Rivals story, with the Venom Rivals. And then a couple issues of that come out while this is still coming out. And then they have a Penny Parker Rivals that comes out. And they're all part of the Rivals story, but they throw in a bunch of different tie-ins that you feel like you have to buy no matter their worth to the actual story.
Yeah.
So then you have like 4 books you have to buy at 1 week to try and read the same story.
Isn't that most...
Obviously, that's like this as dramatic as it gets, but that does
Right.
happen a lot with Marvel Comics.
I feel like that's the big Marvel fan fatigue thing right now too, is that they feel like they can't just watch a Marvel movie anymore unless they've seen the last 8 miniseries / movies / TV shows
Yeah.
that could link them all for the next movie instead of just being able to go to the theater.
Which, by the way, I have heard good news about Doomsday as of right now. I don't know how this is possible, but it's supposed to pick up. So it comes out December 18th. That's crazy that I remember that. And it's
So humble,
and it's
by the way.
it's supposed to pick up literally right where Endgame left off. Don't know how that's possible. That's what they said. They announced that at CinemaCon. I forgot to mention it. But so people will be able to do that. I'm not sure how, though. I'm not sure how. People will be able to just go and sit down and know what's going on because they probably saw Endgame, you know?
Yeah, for sure. It was one of the, highest grossing films of all time.
So that's good news, I guess, for that in particular.
Yeah, it's still like, we've talked about AI a lot on the show. We're going to talk about it more. It's guaranteed. My other mini story that we can save for next week is also AI related, but do I think AI is bad? No. Do I think...
Not by itself.
No. Do I think it is currently being used for bad things? Yes.
Probably, yeah.
There's an artist I follow on YouTube, and I forget. I'm a new fan, so I don't remember his name. I'm still reaching out into his stuff. Oh, yeah, I said artist. So he does video editing things, and he trained an AI model to help with green screening and cutting out objects. And he found a model to recognize objects in motion outside of the background in terms of, sorry, I know that was a confusing sentence, but if you're behind a green screen or a solid color object, there could be a green screen behind me, and I could be wearing a green hoodie of the same or similar color, and it can read the differences and completely remove it.
Wow.
Which would eliminate a lot of annoying things that people, like more advanced YouTube videos and of course like movies, and which they're probably already using stuff like that anyway, but like eliminates that factor, how like blue is a really tricky color to deal with green screens and stuff too, or at least with using a green screen, it'll impact the hue of other colors that are also on it for like quick edits or trying to do things like that. And he was able to use AI as a tool, not as a replacement, but as an addition to the process to streamline it and save time in that sense instead of trying to eliminate a job or a person.
He used it as toppings.
Yes, fancy toppings that make things taste good.
Of course. They're croutons. Everybody loves some croutons.
Yes, if you guys know who I'm talking about, croutons. I think they're a big channel. They're just new to me, but I thought that was very cool, and I needed that breath of fresh air because I'm surrounded by anti-AI everything. Which, to some extent is true. We shouldn't be firing artists. Yeah, what are we doing?
That's a tough one.
What are we doing?
It's a really tough one. Especially when we needed that many.
Yeah.
To do what you want.
Yeah.
You're taking a lot of risks. Yeah, but hopefully it bites them a little bit, but not enough to reboot the entire thing. Yeah. That would be very sad.
Yeah.
For a lot of people.
My issues with that is that since it's a Disney thing now, even if they lose money in Marvel, are they even going to be able to tell or care because it's Disney? There'll always be,
I don't know,
positive always forever, because they're
a
very popular board game.
But I will say it as well, very popular board game that takes 3 hours and everyone gets in a fight over.
Yeah, screams. Yep.
Brand New Day, Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Yes.
Real quick, this is not a huge spoiler. A lot of people fantasize about it. Or not fantasize, fan theoried about it, is what I meant to say.
I fantasized about it. There's a mess over
here.
So
if you don't want to hear a fan theory really quick that seems to be true about Spider-Man Brand New Day, here's your warning. The Lego sets for Spider-Man Brand New Day have premiered, and there is Angry Hulk.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to say. Angry Hulk is in it, and it is a battle, and Spider-Man is probably fighting Hulk at some point.
Yeah.
This is fucking awesome.
I don't want to think about it too much. I want to be as surprised as I can be.
Me too. But to see
Yes.
the quick wits of Spidey, that to me, that just makes me think we're gonna see more quippy, smart Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Very cool. That's all I wanted to say about that. That is something that's a positive we can say that I'm very excited about. And they made that movie, most of it, before they laid everyone off. So that's good.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's still, I've had this as a talking point for a couple weeks, and which again, I always say this. I love when we don't get to my shit because that means we're on a roll. And it's still going around. Like, I thought it'd be old news by now. There's no reason of talking about it. And then Em was talking to me in bed the other night, and she was still scrolling through all the artists that are giving people updates about like how many people are laid off and what they're doing and dealing with like yesterday. So it's still very prevalent. And I mean, obviously, all of those artists are super talented, and I'm sure there are other companies that would be happy, other studios that would be happy to scoop them up, and they see this,
especially with their experience.
Yes, and they see this as a Christmas morning come early, and I hope all of those artists are doing well or well off in some way or have options, or I'm sure like most creative people have like 6 other projects that they have income from or investments in anyway. And with all that being said, Chase, I found this thing called Reese's Strawberry PB&Js.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I think I milked the Mountain Dew tasting for too long. So what I'm going to do is this is the second time I've found something at a gas station that seemed interesting. I'm going to try it. I'm going to rank it, and then we can move on. Just something little every now and then.
That'll be the end of the show. That'll be the positive note.
So
let's end the show on a high note.
Let's end the show on a high note. So I didn't rank the cream soda Mountain Dew, the dirty Mountain Dew. It is a 2 out of 5 for me, for sure. For sure, 2 out of 5.
That was a little higher than I thought you were gonna pick.
Yeah, I still.
It grew on you a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, again, it's first of all, it's a big cup. Don't like big cup. That's gonna hurt their ranking. Reese's Strawberry PB&J.
I will say, I instantly get nervous about how sweet the peanut butter in Reese's is going to be with the jelly. If they sweeten the jelly like they did the peanut butter, it's going to be atrocious.
Yes. Okay, so big cup.
That's all I got.
It's a big cup. Sorry.
It's a big cup. Oh my gosh, it's a huge cup.
Yeah.
For you audio listeners, it's at least a double cup stack size.
Yeah, at least. Okay, bite. ASMR.
It's a big bite. It's a big bite. He had no chance to have a medium or regular or small size bite. It's a huge bite.
There's a layer of strawberry jelly underneath.
Oh, it's really red. Is it like fake strawberry jelly?
Yeah.
Ew, dude. You look like you're grossed out.
It's reading the package now. It says strawberry flavored filling.
Oh, it's like a jelly donut.
Except like 3 times worse. Okay. Okay. My ranking.
Ew, dude, that looked bad. When I saw the neon red hanging off in a gelatinous goo, hanging off the Reese.
Okay, that high note's gonna end on a 1.5 out of 5.
It's worse than the dirty Mountain Dew.
I think I didn't like how surprised I was. But now that I know what's coming, the Mountain Dew should be a 1.5. Yeah, the Mountain Dew should be 1.5.
Okay.
It's on par.
Okay.
It's on par. This is the sacrifices I make for you people, okay?
Yeah, it's a good sacrifice. I love to see people try random stuff like that. This is fun.
Yeah,
because I used to just do that all the time. I would just try random stuff.
It straight up is. I know because the bite I took mashed all the chocolate at the bottom to cover the jam. Well, that's not even jam. The filling, just straight up red syrup. But it's just all thick ass peanut butter, and then you can kind of see
a lot of peanut butter,
the red dot, and it's a 1.5. Thank you for coming to Jacob Tries Shit, the episode. Well, Jacob Tries Shit, the segment.
Well, at least you enjoyed doing it, Jacob.
I did.
Thanks for a great show. Where can I find you, my friend?
You're welcome for a great show. You guys can find me at Muttman. On all.
I love the sign.
On all platforms. It's probably Muttman_, but I mean, it doesn't matter. You can just find Muttman and look for me or don't look for me. YouTube, Instagram, Spotify. If you're looking for the backup, but not Muttman. But yeah, and you can find the show, of course, on the big three: YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. And then Chase, take them away, brother.
You can find me at CW_customs on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok if you are interested in my TikTok for some reason. Apparently nobody is, just saying.
Get in line.
Don't even care.
No.
Chaston11 on Whatnot. Probably you just sound it out. Yeah, just sound it out. It's not that bad. You can message me. I'll probably see it.
It's also
Chaston11 on Whatnot if you want to support the show.
Send the
support
link.
us, whatever.
In the video description.
Send the link. True, it's in the link. I forgot about that. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for listening. If you're still here, we hope you enjoy the rest of your day, weekend, whatever. Make sure go out and buy Ben10
yes.
when it comes out. We need to support them. We need to keep that rolling. We need to get it off the ground.
If you can, from a local comic book shop.
From a local shop, and they want to. I also saw. I know you just said local, but if you don't like to read physical,
but if
comic
you don't
books,
want to do that,
yeah, I heard it is on. Like you're gonna be able to buy it on Apple.
Okay.
Like Apple Books or something. So if you like to have them on your phone, at least you'll be able to do that. It's something like that. I just saw it today. I didn't look too much into it because I knew I was already going to buy a bunch of them.
Guys, if you want to buy them online, I will still respect the decision, I guess.
Yeah. The point is there's a digital version. That's what I meant. Somehow you can get a digital version. I think it's $5. I think so. That's probably what the cover price is as well.
Yeah.
Anyways, I hope you have a great rest of your day, evening, weekend, whatever. Always remember, when you're with us, we build our dreams. Jacob?
Be safe.
Be safe out there, everybody. Go buy Ben10.
Do it.
Please.
Do it.
Please. See ya.